Well, good morning to you.
Say hi, Moose.
Hi, Moose. I didn't know I was pointing at Moose. Anyways, so we're heading up. We're going to take a day off of the father duties, the papa duties. Duties. I said duty. We're going to Safford, Arizona. Got a little Motel 6 for the night. Just something to get out, do something different. Take Mama out for her birthday dinner. Didn't get to do it when we went to, where was it? Rio Doso? Rio Doso. Went up there for her birthday, but I was so goddamn sick. I couldn't breathe. That was when we just found out that I had pneumonia. And we didn't even think about it. And we go to a place that's twice the elevation as where we live. So we went from, what, 4,000, 8,000 feet. It was horrible. So we just sat in the room the whole time. So there's a little steakhouse up here. What's the name of the steakhouse, baby?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. The cattle. I don't know.
Cattle something. Cattle Baron?
I can check right now.
I don't know, but
The reason we're going to stay at a Motel 6 is because they allow our boys,
pooches.
the boys, for free.
The boys.
Or else we stay in a fancier place. Why are you cutting me off?
No, we don't. We never stay at fancy places.
Yeah, the last one was pretty cool.
It was a Best Western.
Best Western, but that's a grade above.
That's fancy for us.
Yeah, that's like maybe 2 grades above because I had a good breakfast.
They had a decent breakfast. It wasn't that good. It was a good time. It was a huge room for the price. I was really impressed how big the room was. And it's clean. It's nice. It was up in the mountains. Something we don't see a lot because this is what it looks like around Lordsburg. Every direction you leave from Lordsburg looks like this.
I'm gonna get people dizzy.
Are you dizzy? She said I'm going to get you dizzy. So, an old Moosey misses these rides.
It's the Branding Iron Steakhouse.
The Branding Iron Steakhouse. So that's where we'll be eating dinner. I guess they got lobster. I hope. We're splurging a little bit tonight. There's no restaurants in Lordsburg to really go to, unless you count McDonald's or Arby's.
And your baked potato.
And my baked potato. Yeah, we ordered from this place called Cranberries last night. I got liver and onions, which I give it to them. I mean, most people won't make my liver and onions the way I like it, which is super, super, super rare. To where it's still bright red inside. It's still leaking red. But they do. It's the 3rd time they've got it right. But I also asked for a loaded baked potato. And they just gave me a baked potato that wasn't even cut open.
Yeah, just like...
It was, I was so pissed. But, so we're going to have a real dinner tonight.
Were you going to tell them what happened?
Well, what happened?
About your baked potato, you called and complained and she didn't even send you a new baked potato?
Yeah. So I called and asked if they had a manager on duty. They said, yeah. And I said, what are you managing? Because you're not managing to get food out the door correctly. And she said, oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you, what you missing. So they sent me the sour cream and butter and bacon and all that. But no new potato.
Yeah.
So I told the chick, that brought it, that delivered it, I said, it's not your fault, but do me a favor and let your manager know that this is all going to be great on a nice cold potato. Yeah, I was pissed. Something so simple. That's the problem I have with Lordsburg and other super small towns like that. But Lordsburg's the worst I've ever seen. The businesses that are open when they want to be. They close when they want to close. You just never freaking know. The only decent restaurant is called Ramona's. And you never have any idea when they're going to be open or closed. Never. So people just don't give a shit because they know you don't have a choice. And it's frustrating as hell. So when we do get out of town, we tend to splurge a little bit. And tonight will be that splurge. We're not going to spend any money on anything else. We're not going, we got the dog, so we're not going to go hang out at a bar. Maybe a little bit at the steakhouse. Probably hang out, after dinner, go grab a couple of drinks there. But then we're just going back to the hotel. We're not going to movies or out to disco. You want to go disco in Huntington? not discoing. I might go get my beard trimmed up. If we can find a place. I like to do that. I haven't done that in a long time. Keep covering you with my finger. Anyways, yeah, about an hour drive. I'll get back to you here in a bit.
And my sister watched my dad.
Oh yeah. My wife's sister, Les, is my sister-in-law. Isn't it funny how that works? Is watching her dad, which he hates because she doesn't give a shit. She puts him in his place, and he's scared of her because he's got power of attorney over him, so she can just whatever she wants. You know, we had the paramedics out there yesterday because his urine's looking bad. He's not drinking water. He's
Like you should.
yeah, like he should. He wasn't in a good place yesterday. Like, you know, when you saw him on my video, that even wasn't really him. He's usually peppier than that. You know, anytime I bust out the camera, he thinks he's going to be on TV.
It's on TV.
But yesterday, he's just kind of blah. So we had the paramedics out there, and they asked him if he wanted to go to the hospital, and he said no. Unless his daughter, my sister-in-law, said, well, I do have power of attorney over him. And so the paramedics looked at her and said, do you want him to go? And you could see his face look at her like, don't do it. Don't do it. So he's all scared because she's in control today and tomorrow until we get home. But anyways, we'll be back. I'll check in with you a few times today.
See ya.
See ya. Hey guys. So we finally got here to what's the name of this place? The town.
Oh, Safford.
Safford. And we just realized we haven't been to a bar together in at least 6 months. And when we did then, that was Takamatsu. That was just for sushi. Our favorite place in Tucson to get our sushi. But she got her a margarita. I was having a Jack and Coke. Now I'm on a Bud Light. We got some buffalo shrimp coming and some oh cool, your sister's not mad at you. We had a little mistaken conversation. His sister was watching her dad today, and she thought she was just watching him for the day. And I guess he mentioned to her that we were staying here the night, and she's like, oh shit, what? So she didn't know she was gonna have to go put him to bed and everything else tonight.
Oopsie.
Yeah, miscommunication. Sorry, sis. Sorry, Les.
Sorry.
Definitely wasn't on purpose, but she's good. We were a little worried because she hadn't texted back in a while. Kat was at the garden shop when she found out. And I finally get to partake in some garden shop eats tonight. Kat gave me the okay. Since I've got a new channel I'm going to be making on YouTube, and we think it's really going to work. I'm not going to mention it here yet. I'm starting a whole new channel. Still going to do what I'm doing now, but it's a whole new channel, whole new subject I've never talked about, and it's something I'm real passionate about. And it's going to be a real serious thing. That, I mean, even Kat's got enough confidence in me that she's like, no, put your everything into that. And that blows me away. That makes me feel awesome that she's got that kind of confidence on me with this subject matter that is going to work and that I should be able to make reasonable living on it. Unfortunately, we're not all about money, and her income will pay our bills and then some, but not anything to be able to come out and play like this all the time. Speaking of which, Ted and Joanne, thank you. Very cool of you. And what the hell was the other couple's name? You'll be listed at the end, but those of you that donated to the beer fund, this was a beer fund. Ted and Joanne said, get rid of the tin high and get some Jack. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. But that we'll get back to you. We're gonna go back to eat our shrimp. Then we're going back to the hotel here in a little bit and take Kat out for dinner tonight.
See ya.
See ya. I could. So the craziest thing in the world happened. We've never been in Safford. Well, I've been here to go to Walmart. But we get this this ride thing. It's not Uber, it's not a cab. It's just something the bartender from the bar we were at earlier gave us a number for. So they pick us up outside our hotel room to bring us to a steakhouse. As I'm getting in, I see this chick is driving. Kind of looks a little familiar, so I'm like, going to question her. But I mean, we're in freaking Lord's or where are we at? Safford. It's hot.
Okay, so it's not just
No. It's pretty warm.
I'm not hot, so I don't have a hot flash.
Thank you, man.
It's like we're all different.
But she, I see her face and it looks something. It was just super quick. So apparently she saw the same thing because as we started driving, she goes, "So where are you guys from?" And I don't like admitting or saying Lordsburg because I hate Lordsburg. It's a little shithole.
Oh,
And I'm proud of Tucson, proud of living there. So I mentioned that, and she goes, "Really? Did you ever work for Chevron?" And it was just instant. I used to work with this chick for like a long time. She was a fellow manager when I was one of the managers down there, senior trainer and all this. And we had partied. I mean, it was crazy.
We used to have safety meetings.
Yeah, we had. I used to call the managers and we'd have safety meetings where we'd all meet at the bar and then, go over safety of how to drink. But it was a total, memory fest. Because that's 25 years ago since I've seen this chick. She was so cool. It was wild. But that was pretty neat. But anyways, we got our salads now. See, I got me a salad. Kat's got her salad. And we're going to eat. I'm not going to film no more here at dinner. This is Kat's birthday dinner. A month or so late, but my sick ass couldn't do it when it was her birthday. So we'll talk to you later on when we get back to the hotel. See you. Oh boy, crybabies down here. So we get back to the hotel. And of course, the same chick picked us up to bring us back. And get back in the hotel and Kat's messing with her damn dog, his little fluffy thing. And she turns to me and goes, "We're doing some butt stuff tonight." I'm like, "Yeah, nice." She got to trim the hair on her dog's butt. That shit just ain't right, is it? That's not cool.